Hey y'all, good morning. It's Nani here. New update this morning, and it's very interesting stuff. The island is called Totem Workshop, and there is a competition associated with it. If you're not going to do this island, don't forget to come over and collect your 50 energy, and there are a couple of other chests you can get. There is a bronze chest right behind this little screen, so grab that. And then there's another chest back here, a little bit of diamonds, I think, in there. Let's see, a few diamonds, some wood, and if you're not going to do the island, you don't care about that paint, but if you are, you do care about the paint. All right, as I said, there is a competition with this island. You just click on the little comp thing right here. 2,000 to get in there, and it's this little green leaf right here. Okay, the first thing I want to point out is this is only a 7-day island. It's the same for everybody, so it's going to be a real short thing. And here's the thing. All right, my understanding is you have to get in the first place position to get all 3 of these rewards. The second place position will have 2 of them, and then the third place position will only have 1 of them. And it says also other rewards for the other positions, and only 10 per comp, 10 people in each comp. So it might be kind of easy to get in there. I'm not really sure yet. Kind of a weird setup the way they've done this. I'm gonna reserve judgment. All right, so the first thing you're going to need to do, find tools, which is a flip game right there. Pick your green paint stuff, which is clover over here, and these on the ground, the clover that's on the ground comes back every half hour. And then craft your totem in this workstation right there. There's also going to be a little dude who can start chopping on these pillars for you. And I kind of have questions about that. I'm going to figure that out in a minute. I'll come back to it. So this is where you click to get that guy working. And then you, oh, my coffee's done. Yay, I need that. Boy, do I need it this morning. 2 other right here where you can purchase workers to chop stuff for you. Also, $1,000 or 1,000 diamonds per worker. So 1,000 there and 1,000 there. All right, and so when deciding which totem to make, and this will matter a little farther down, these priests will come, and if you get the right element with the right people, as far as your totems go, you get more points. All right, and there he's explaining that. Give the right totem to the right color people, and you get more tokens. Okay, crafting stations. Here's the one that's open right there. But if you want to come back and clear the whole island, then there's another one here and a third right there, and that will be helpful if you're trying to get in the top 3 positions in that comp. All right. Also, these little chests. There's actually a quest to open 35 chests, and they're all right here. The flip game for carving tools are in here. And there are also carving tools in all of these little chests, so you probably want to get those. Also paint in there. Let me just open a couple of those so you can see what's coming out of there. You got diamonds, you got some stuff, you got paint, you got tools. There you go. So you probably want to get these chests. 35 of those. And there is the quest for that. So for the yellow paint, here are the areas where you're going to find that. And as I said, they come back in a half hour. I have some ready to pick. I'm just going to pick them. I'm not finding I'm using these too much just yet. Or now anyway. The first part of the quest was just the yellow. Let me see if I got that screenshot. All right, so here's the first main quest, is to get to 500. It was pretty easy to do, but that involves all the green paint. And while I came over here to this other island, I realized there's a second chest right there. So don't forget to grab that. Let's see what little extras are in there. And that was right in the entry area too. So if you're not going to do the island, don't miss that one. All right, what were we talking about? Pick and clover. I think these were half hour for those, for the yellow or the green to come back. Okay, so after I completed that quest, then I got a prompt to pick these things, and these are where you're getting the blue paint. So this guy here, you can assign him to work either on this pillar here or chopping these down, which is what I've got him doing right now. These come back after an hour, but of course you're going to get more points for using the blue, and it's going to matter like what these people are asking for. These are regular people, and you're going to have an option of which to give them, and of course the blue is going to be higher points. So there are 3 boats. They come back after 10 minutes. Now, see, these guys have the blue clothes on, so if you give them the water totem, it's going to be extra points for that. These boats come back after 10 minutes once you give all these people the stuff they want. All right, there we go. As far as blue goes, there's this beach here that's already open to you, and we've got these back here. So don't forget to come get those. And then back here also. Let me click all that. So I know we're going to have red at some point, and I'm sure it's going to have to do with these right here. I haven't reached that point yet. I think I need to, not that one, this one. I need to hit that 1500, which I'm hoping to do here real quick. So let me see if I can do these higher point guys. Get them out of the way. So now that boat disappeared, and it'll come back in an hour, in 10 minutes. Alrighty, let's see what happens over here. I'm just going to use my blue because I know that's higher points. Also, when you're carving blue, it takes 2 of the carving tools instead of 1. So like I said, a lot of carving tools are coming out of those chests, but there's only 35. And then if you need more, you're going to have to do the flip game. So let me real quick, here's the whole island. I spent about 4,800 energy opening the entire island. So that's not so bad. You've got 35 chests, but to maintain yourself in that competition, you're probably going to have to spend more energy for carving tools. But that's where I'm at right now, 4,800 energy. Here's the whole map. Here's beach 1, beach 2, and beach 3 for the blue. Yellow's all in here. And then I know we're going to be prompted to do red. All right, so these dolphins just swam up. Let's see what's the issue with that. What'd they say? Give water totems to visitors to appease the spirits. Okay, so weirdness. As I was going, some of my spirits started coming over here, the earth guys. So apparently now that I'm doing blue, they're going to be dolphins swimming out here. All right, also, let me do this last guy. Where am I at right now? Okay, not too far back. Let me do him so that boat can come back. Okay, I hit 1500. So now I'm going to get the red thing, probably. Yeah, crimson paint. I don't want to fight those. I seriously have to fight those to get the red paint. Okay, that's kind of sucky. All right, just a minute. All right, first of all, I have a bunch of that paint already. It's taking 3 carving tools, and I got this paint out of those chests. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this guy working on blue and cancel him. And I'm going to pick one of these and let him start chopping there. I'm going to see how long that's taking. So 35 minutes for him to chop on that. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my boats to come back, let's talk about Sully, because he showed up here, and so when I clicked on this one, it loaded 10%. And when I clicked on blue, it also loaded 10%. So I don't know what we're going to get for him. Let me look on my comp. I'm at 1,508. I need to write that down. Y'all know I hate math. All right, I'm going to use green for this and see what we get, if anything. All right, what is that? Trader's table. Sully will arrive in 2 hours. Okay, I don't know what the purpose of doing that is. It seems like I got a few points there. I'm not doing the math. I had 1508, now I have 1527. So a few points for that. I think it's more points to wait for the boats to come back. All right, so while I'm waiting for my boats, I just fought one of these. I got 5 crimson paint from that, and it's 2 hours for that to come back. All right, while I'm waiting, I'm going to play a flip game. 10 energy to flip here. I get 6 flips. Oh, that makes it easy. Here we go. Times 10 for carving tools. All right, I already got a boat. I think I'm gonna wait for a minute because I don't have much left. I've only got 10, and I'm gonna wait for the fancy guys to come back and see what color they are. I'm expecting them actually to be crimson. All right, well, they came back and they're blue, so I got lucky. All righty. And let's see where I'm at. 1687. All right, so now these guys came back and they're green. So what I think is to have all 3 of those tables opened and then having each table making a different color so that you can get these higher point guys. I'm out of stuff, so I need to get some of the green going. See this here? I wonder if this is going to have something to do with the fire totem. Gotta be. So the dolphins are going one place, and the little squirrels or chipmunks are going someplace. Oh, look, I'm ready over here. I'm thinking that's going to have something to do with the fire. All right, so my current quest wants me to give a fire totem, and the guys that just came back are normal guys, but I'm going to give it. All right, let's see what happens next. Chitter chatter. Did I get into the comp yet? It doesn't look like it. Oh, Rangi had disappeared. They're waiting for him to come back. All right, so it's green guys that came back. It seems like that's going to be a lot easier to do. If you look in the backpack, I've got a lot more green paint than I do anything else, and they seem to be the ones coming back most frequently. So this crimson seems like it's going to be a little harder to get. Let me see, are these guys back yet? How long do I have on there? 3 minutes. All right, so this is what I was waiting for. Just got into the comp. I'm in 4th place, so I want to show you this. You get the 3 rewards, the 3 totem rewards plus 300 for 1st place. You get 2 rewards for 2nd place. You get the 1 reward for 3rd place. And then here, these are florins in these. Okay, but they're going down, look. See? And then that's the last one. And then this is just diamonds and energy in there. And that's also going down. So that's the last place right there. So only 10 positions in here. And why are they? Oh, this is telling you where you're at. All right, so kind of odd and different. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue on. I may just to see where I end up. Even if I end up there, it's 50 energy. So like I said, this last 7 days are now 6 days and 16 hours if you're going to do it. Seems kind of fun, very different. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on with it or not, but if you are, there you go. 4,800 energy to clear the entire island, and the tools were certainly helpful in all of those. So I guess if you don't want to go all the way back here or whatever, you could just get to these crafting station areas. and just utilize that. I'm not sure what the point spread's going to be for these crimson things yet. And anyway, all right, there you go. There is the map. Y'all have fun with that. Please don't forget to hit the like button and share my videos around. And fun and interesting new thing. So, but you're going to want to, if you want those rewards, you want to be in one of the top 3 positions. All right, I think that's about all I can tell y'all for right now. Like I said, please don't forget to hit the like button, and I will be back with you real soon. All right, have fun.